It's time for Eastern View High School basketball. Good evening, everybody. Donnie Johnson along with Dave Richardson getting set to bring you tonight's game between the Eastern View Cyclones and the Spotsylvania Knights. Two teams that are battling to even get into their postseason district tournament.
Absolutely, and they're both young teams. They're playing young players. They got a new coaching staff at Spotsylvania. This is the fourth coach in the fourth year, and one thing he wants is stability for this team, so he's planning and building for the future. Matthias Barnwell, their big man, the freshman, he'll be starting tonight for the first time. So he's moved up from JV since last week when we saw him come in against Culpeper, and they got a lot of youth. And then also Patrick Thornhill, he's got a lot of youth. They got two seniors on the team, and it's a youth movement right now.
And he's also got an undefeated JV team, too, to draw from next year.
Oh, yeah.
Culpeper, Eastern View comes in with a record of 3 wins and 7 losses. Late football, snowed out games has cost Eastern View some time there and some games. Spotsylvania, on the other hand, 0-13. They're looking for their first win of the season. And against Culpeper, which is the only team that both teams have played, Spotsylvania ended up losing by 12.
Right, and of course Spotsylvania had the lead at halftime, and Culpeper came out and did a nice job on the press there in the second half at the beginning, and got themselves the lead and took the momentum from them, and Spotsylvania had to fight back. But Spotsylvania is not a bad team, as young as they are too, so this should be a good game because we got Corey Long and we got Ricky Butler on the inside, two sophomores that are really playing good out there, and you got Brett Leak, the senior leader. He's going to start tonight, so it should be a good game for him. And last time we saw him, he came off the bench and
he was rusted.
He was really
absolutely rusted after football and an injury on the late two. Alex Spangler still not on the team as far as playing is concerned. There's a possibility he may be back in time for any playoff that Eastern View may have, but at this point, he may not be back at all.
Right.
And if it's a question of him getting hurt because of his football prowess, then he probably won't play. So Patrick Thornhill has his young guys coming along, and he's got a good team coming. And this should be a good ball game tonight. Let's hope Eastern View can get his fourth win against the Spotsylvania Knights, 0-13. And we'll be back with the starting lineups and the start of tonight's ball game in just a moment. You're watching Eastern View High School basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you've made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found & Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams, and do your best.
We are back, and it's almost time for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. The Eastern View Cyclones are hosting the Spotsylvania Knights. Eastern View 3-7 on the season. Spotsylvania 0-13. All right, David Richardson, the starting lineup's about to be introduced. Tell us who's going to start for who.
Okay, for Spotsylvania there. Coach Carson, his first year there, he's a teacher at Battlefield Middle School, and we're getting ready to start it here. It'll be number 2, Nathan Widener. He, I think, had 12 points the other week. And then number 5 is Trey Kugler. Number 11 coming out is Jake Taylor. Number 15 is Evan Bowles. And the big man, the #1 recruited tight end in the country. He's only a freshman, folks. Matthias Barnwell. He had 8 points last week in the first half in his first varsity game ever.
And he was very impressive. This kid can, like I said, he's going to be as good a basketball player probably as he is a football player
absolutely.
by the time he's a senior.
Oh, absolutely. Coming in, number 0, Rack Lawson. He's a sophomore. The senior on the team there, finally starting out there, is Blake Leak. Another sophomore coming in, and Corey Long has had 2 great games against Culpeper. And number 22 coming in and is having just a great season all around is Ricky Butler, number 22. And number 33, Taharka Sikabe.
All right, a little bit of a different lineup than we saw the last time we saw Eastern View a couple of weeks ago. Blake Leak, of course, back in there. And if he's got his game together and is back in shape, he's a big difference maker.
Right, and talking with both coaches today, both of them are looking for different people to step up in different lineups. That's why we got both teams got different lineups tonight, so you can step up, and they're both young teams, and that's what you want to do as a young coach, and especially with the young team.
All right, it's going to be Barnwell jumping for Spotsylvania against Butler. Culpeper, or rather Eastern View, in the white and blue, and Spotsylvania in the traditional red. Widener. Barnwell driving, has it blocked. Put up by Taylor, no good.
Yeah, good block by Ricky Butler from behind.
Butler down with the ball, looking down low, and kicks it back outside. And blocked on the inside there by at least 2 players.
Well, I think Barnwell is one of them.
And Trey Kugler was the other, who got it a little bit as it went up.
Right.
Leak inbound. Long dumps it off. Up and in. Nice play there by Rag Lawson. 2-0. Eastern View gets the early lead. Pressure in the backcourt. Knights break it. Widener. Widener on the drive, off the glass, puts it in. Nathan Widener, and we're tied at 2. Leak, baseline. Bay can't get it to go. Long scramble for it. We have a jump ball. Arrow pointing in the direction of Eastern View. To Butler, outside, Bay. Long down low, Butler off the glass, no, couldn't quite, kind of lost a handle going up on that,
Right.
Didn't get all of it.
I give Barnwell a lot of credit. He made him really change his shot on that. That's just good defense anytime you can do that.
And we have a whistle.
Yeah, another good block by Barnwell underneath. And that foul is on number 4, Corey Long, his first.
6:35 to go, first period. Backcourt pressure down by the Eastern View Cyclones. Barnwell breaks it. Knights on the attack. Eastern View playing man-to-man. Taylor has it blocked by Butler.
His second block shot so far.
Long underneath.
Nice.
Nice pass there from Butler to Long. The 2 sophomores. 4-2 Eastern View. Taylor. Almost a steal there by Bay. Wider the other way, and he is clobbered.
Yeah, Ricky Butler on his first foul.
Two shots coming for Nathan Widener. Got the first, 4-3, 1 point lead for the Cyclones. Missed that one. Long comes down with a rebound. Butler will take the three-pointer. Will not get the roll. And Barnwell was stepping on the line when he came down with the ball.
Right. You can see a big difference in play now that he's practiced with the varsity, that they're really trying to get him in the offensive scheme of things.
And they got a couple of kids on their JV. It's pretty good, too.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be decent next year. Leak has it blocked. That a foul is called.
And that's going to be on number 5, Kugler. His first, team first.
We'll send Blake Leak to the line. Cyclones leading by a point, 4-3. And Leak misses the first one. Leak's second shot coming. And he hits this one, 1 out of 2, and a 2-point lead for Easterview. Spotsylvania breaks the press. Down low shot will not go for Kugler. Leaked the other way, and he had nobody to throw it to, and he got lucky there.
Yeah, it came off one of the Spotsylvania players.
Yeah, it came off. Leak in the corner will take a three. Can't get it. Follow up Bay, no good. Spotsylvania gets the ball. Kugler will bring it down. Taylor sets up. And the Cyclones get the rebound. Both teams pretty cold here so far.
Oh, yeah. Kind of like the weather outside right now, Don.
A little chilly today.
No.
Bay can't handle that pass, but Leak does, and Leak turned it over. Palming violation, something you don't see very often called.
Well, I know, but we did see quite a few times at the Spotsy Culpeper game. Double dribbles.
And now an entirely new team coming in for Easterview. That was close to a walk. Kugler driving, blocked, knocked out of bounds by Dylan White. Now in the ball game. We'll pick them up for you as we go.
Yeah, we got Raymond Siakabe in there, number 23. Leo Angula, number 12.
Another block down inside. Back. White comes up, leads it ahead. Shot won't go, and Spotsylvania back with the ball. And a steal or a turnover, they just threw it away.
Yeah, I don't think Barnwell was really looking for it and missed it.
Maxey puts it in. Brian Maxey for 2. 7-3, Easterview. Widener. He's got Bay on him. Kugler gets a pick and hits the open shot. 7-5.
His first bucket of the night.
Nice pick by Barnwell there.
It was.
Give him a little shooting room. Bay for 3, no. Reed comes down with the ball for Spotsylvania. Reed stops off the glass, no. Bay, 1-on-4. Lost the handle going up. Checking into the ball game now for Spotsylvania is DeAnthony Pendleton, number 32, and the big man Barnwell goes out. Widener, 2-on-1. Widener off the glass, got it. And we are tied at 7. Long shot from outside will not go. Leo Angelo. In the corner, Reed takes Widener missed the 2, but a foul is called, and Kugler will go to the line.
Yeah, I think that should be on number 11 there, Dylan White, who's in the game now.
Score tied at 7, 2:21 to go first period. And Spotsylvania gets its first lead of the night. Trey Kugler's second shot is up, and it is good. 9-7, 2-point lead for the Knights. And Angelo throws it away. And almost a steal there. And we're going to have somebody in their lap here in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was DeAnthony Pendleton hustling over here.
I saw you bailing. I saw you bailing. Angelo outside. Makes a move into the corner. Bay, no. Maxey gets it.
Nice pass.
Nice pass and up and in.
And that one was Suter.
James Suter, and we got a foul in the backcourt now.
Yeah, Maxey.
Score tied at 9, so it will be a foul on the floor. And Spotsylvania will retain possession.
And it's the 4th team foul. Nice steal.
Nice steal. And Suter for 2 more. A lot of backcourt pressure now. Widener, 2-on-1, dumps it off. Taylor for 2. Let's say that was not Taylor, that was Evan Bowles.
Yeah, his first bucket.
Long 3-point shot from outside. No good. And a 3-pointer by Widener won't go. A lot of run and gun here all of a sudden. Maxey, cross court, Bay. D'Angelo way from downtown. Taylor 1-on-4, and I thought he was going to take it to the basket, but Pendleton does, misses the shot, but draws the foul. 1-on-4 is not good odds, Dave.
No, not too good. Pull it out. Let's see, that's fouls on Angelo, and that's his first, but team foul number 5 already here in the first quarter.
Are you a little bit surprised that Patrick Thornhill's first team is on the bench still?
Well, no, because they really, like you said, they weren't shooting well. There was 5-3 at the game, and here we are 11-11, so it's not much difference except it's tiring their first team out.
Yes, Hunter is in the ball game now, and Pendleton misses them both, but gets his shot back, gets the ball back. Big man Barnwell in the corner. Pendleton outside. To Barnwell, who turns, puts it up. No. Tried to put that off the glass, but he didn't have the angle. Maxey.
Oh, good. How about that?
He got the roll.
Yeah, DeA's Hunter is in the ball game also now. And the basket's good there for Gio, and the foul's on number 30. And that's Josiah Patterson, his first. And the other thing is it's giving you're both young teams, so you're giving everybody a look, see what's happening, and trying for different combinations also as the game goes on for the future.
25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Spotsylvania Widener in trouble. Pendleton drives the baseline and was fouled in the nose. Got smacked.
Yep. Yeah, 24. Now I'll take it fouls on Suter there, and that'll be his first. I thought it was a good block by Dylan White underneath there. But
well, Pendleton, he checks his nose, see if he's bleeding. And he is way off on that.
0 for 3 at the foul line.
13-11, Eastern View leads by 2. 13 seconds left first quarter. And he missed them both. Ball knocked out of bounds by Barnwell. So it will end up with Eastern View with 11 seconds left.
And coming in now is Taharka Saika Bay.
Hunter brings it down with 10 seconds. Maxey. Hunter has it blocked as the horn sounds and the first quarter comes to an end. First quarter is over. Eastern View leading by a score of 13-11, and you're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball of the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you've made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found and Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams and do your best.
2-point lead for the Eastern View Cyclones, 13-11 as we get set for the second quarter of tonight's basketball game. Neither team looked very good in that first quarter, David.
No, they didn't. Very rough. Both teams still trying to find themselves, and that was Diaz Hunter there, his first, team 7. So I think we'll be shooting one-on-one here for the rest of the quarter.
Little push there by Hunter. And going to the line is Nathan Widener.
Yeah, he had 5 points in the first quarter.
And he has a 6, 13-12. He can tie the ball game with this free throw. Remind the fans, Thursday night, we got Culpeper and Falk here.
Oh, yeah, should be a good one. Friday night's game was a three-pointer, and Culpeper wins, so it should be exciting on Thursday night.
And we got a foul here.
And that's going to be on Nathan Widener, his first.
That is the third team foul on Spotsylvania, and a steal.
Nice steal in the inbounds.
Taylor gets around his man. Gets picked from Barnwell. Dumps it off. Widener tries to split the gap, gets it in, and nice play there by Nathan Widener, splitting the two players. And bang!
How about that?
Oh my goodness. Little acrobatic play there. Well, that's the thing. You throw it up and hope.
And Evan Bowles, that's his first and the team fourth. And came in with the left hand and a nice hook shot.
They will try to complete the three-point play. And he does. And it's a 16-14 two-point lead for the Cyclones. Now, most of the first team, or part of them, back in there and a steal. Nice play by Hunter. Bay missed it. Leak forces no.
Nice block by Bay again. Or Barnwell.
From the corner, two-point shot will not go for Spotsylvania. Leak. Hunter is open. Can't handle it. Butler, no. Barnwell comes down with that ball. He
blocked it and then got the rebound.
He forces some turnovers in there.
Yes, he does.
Three-point shot from way outside. No. Hunter comes down with the ball for Eastern View. Bay on a nice feed.
And that's what you got to do. You got to beat Barnwell down before he gets set up down low. And the inside's wide open there.
Well, outside, Taylor. Steal. Leak. All the way, no, but he's fouled.
Yeah, I liked Blake had him turned around like a defensive back there and couldn't figure it out. Then he got him a foul there on the way in from Jake Taylor. His first, team 5.
So Leak will go to the line to shoot a pair. 18-14. We took a little trip.
Yes, we did.
And Leak misses that.
Donnie, I know you're getting excited. How many more days till pitchers, catchers? I know it's less than 3 weeks.
I don't know. About a month unless Houston steals the signs and don't let them go in. All right, we got time out on the floor, and we're going to remind you of some of the people that make these broadcasts possible. Found and Sons investigate youth at all levels to help make tomorrow's leaders. Found and Sons, 825-3530. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. And CFC Farm and Home Center, outfitting your family from head to toe since 1932, back when Dave Richardson was a child. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. 18-14. Eastern View leading Spotsylvania. As we said in the opener, Eastern View fighting for their playoff lives. They need to get all these wins in to assure themselves a berth in the regional tournament. Leak puts the second one in. 19-14, 5-point lead, biggest of the night for either team. And a steal. And a foul.
Yeah, it was a holding foul there. I think it was Ellen White. No, not Widener.
Not sure
I think Jake Taylor, yeah. Jake's second foul.
Not a shooting foul. Inbounds. Nice play in there.
No, that's a shooting foul.
That's a shooting foul. And Bay will go to the line.
And that should be on Evan Bowles, his second foul.
5:55 to go, second period. 19-14. And still 19-14 as Bay misses the first one. They got, Eastern View got some of that Culpeper-itis there. They can't make those free throws.
Right.
Got that one. 6-point lead now for the Cyclones. Widener.
Almost got another steal.
Almost there. Barnwell was able to corral it. Widener baseline. Gets a little pick, puts it up too hard. Bowles brings it out. Taylor lost the handle. Bay the other way, driving. Too hard.
Yeah. Once you're out, you can't touch the ball till you come back in, and that's what happened with Bay there. And he's Spotsylvania's ball.
Yeah, he was outside when he touched it. I mean, he didn't come back in. He was there. Well, in the old Port of the Storm, you got to try something.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, give the kid credit for
trying.
Pendleton. Wider. A little short on that one. Leak. Hunter. Oh, nice move there.
Nice
by
double
Hunter.
pump. Yeah. His first bucket of the night.
Little guy puts it in. 22-14. Cyclones trying to move it out now, and another steal, another turnover, and Bay cannot get the roll. Butler has it batted around and a foul underneath.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be on Pendleton or Barnwell. I think it's going to be on Pendleton. And that'll be his first. Team 8th.
2 shots for Ricky Butler coming along. Cyclones trying to put a little distance between themselves and the Knights. Butler, the sophomore.
Yeah, he was leading scorer Culpeper game with 25, I think it was, and Corey Long had 15. Good inside game that night by the both guys.
Greg Lawson comes back into the ball game now for Easterview. And Butler can't get the second one to go.
Barnwell with the rebound.
Just fell in his lap. It's not like he worked for that one.
That's for sure.
And another steal, almost. And Leak finally comes up with a loose ball and then just flings it with nobody in sight. Barnwell will not get the roll or the bounce. And Pendleton is going to be called for 3 seconds.
3 seconds, right.
In the lane too long. He had nobody. He's a little short guy, and he was surrounded by trees, and he couldn't find anybody to get it to. Hunter, 2 more.
Hey, give him a lot of credit. He just went right over Barnwell that time. Got it in.
You know, I think Hunter looks like he's grown a couple of inches since the beginning of the basketball season. Dangerous pass there. Pendleton in traffic. Widener's wide open. Can't get it to go down. And foul underneath, and this may be on Pendleton too.
Yeah, I think this one's on Pendleton. It's either going to be on Leak.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Pendleton was making a face. I think he was making a face.
I thought he pushed Butler there.
Well, I think he was making a face because he got smacked around a little bit down there.
And Pendleton, let's see, it would be 1-on-1. We're in the 18th foul.
He is not
0 for 5.
He has not impressed me with his technique tonight.
0 for
Maxey
5.
off the glass short. Maxey again puts it up. No. Scramble. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Somebody's going to get it. I think it's going to be Spotsylvania.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Devils a little half-court press. Or Devils. Easterview. Barnwell. You know, the one thing I noticed about Barnwell, he's gotten the ball a couple of times with an opportunity to go to the basket, but he's a little tentative right now. He just is not sure. See, right there, he could have taken that ball, a little jump shot over top of the defender. Instead, they throw it around a lot, and the more you throw it around, that's what happens. The more chances you have of it being intercepted or thrown away.
Right, and that one should be on Barnwell, his first. Bring up Rack Lawson to the line. Now, one thing I do like, and both are, you got young teams, but both coaches are making them play man-to-man most of the night, and that's been good because that's what they really need to learn for the future.
Lawson, this is the first one. Easterview up by 11, 25-14. Lawson will have a second shot. And he got this one. 1 for 2 at the line, 26-14, a 12-point lead, biggest of the night for Eastern View.
I like the way they figured out knock it out of Barnwell's hand most of the time. They did it for about 3 or 4 straight times now. That's the second straight time they've broken the press by getting into the middle and feeding it off to the side.
And that's the way you break the press.
That's right.
Long shot from outside will not go by Reed. Barnwell looking for help. Right there, Barnwell has the shot.
Right, and I agree with you. He's got to look to be a triple threat position once he gets to the ball at the high post instead of keep looking outside. Trying to get rid of the ball.
Very tentative there. He had a couple of opportunities to go to the basket
or take a one dribble and a nice 8-foot shot.
Absolutely. Pendleton at the line.
0 for 6.
Pendleton is having a rough time at that free throw line. At least that one got up there. Most of the others have hit off the front iron. Not picking on the kid, but nope, that was off the front iron, so he's consistent most of the night. Wadler for 3. Nope. And Reed will clear the board. Coming down on 2 minutes to go in the first half. Widener for 3. Cuts the lead just a little bit. It's 26-17. Bay on the drive, and he gets in there, and Barnwell changes his mind. Butler, no. Bay comes up with it, looking for help. Long can't get it to go. Barnwell right there. Barnwell having trouble. Reed in the corner, down 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I think that was another pass he wasn't expecting, and he kind of bobbled it, but it went out on Eastern View.
1:23 left, 26-17 is our score. We are near intermission. Butler clears the board. And Widener is going to be charged with a foul.
And now we're in double bonus the rest of the way. It's really on both teams. Next foul for Eastern View.
So Rag Lawson will go to the line and is going to shoot 2. His team leading 26-17. And he's off the front iron.
He's 1 for 3 tonight at the foul line.
Everybody a little short. Lawson's second shot. And he got the roll on that one. He got a little bounce there. 27-17, back to a 10-point lead. Barnwell looking for help. Pendleton. A lot of white jerseys in there, so he pulls it out. Then makes a move and had an easy basket and just didn't finish.
Right, and that foul is going to be on number 33.
Bay.
Yeah, Bay, and that's his first, but team 10th foul, so we're in double bonus now.
All right, can Pendleton hit one? Off that front iron again. That's 0 for what?
6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 0 for 7. Now, there we go. 1 for 8.
27-18. 1 minute to go, first half. Lawson driving, and Barnwell blocks it, but Long comes up. And Lawson telegraphed that one, and Pendleton comes up, but Butler's right there, just all over him.
They gave him the bucket too.
And the basket is going to count. Put a saddle on him. So Pendleton, who is 1 for 8 at the free throw line, will try to complete a 3-point play, and pulled Spotsylvania back, and he missed that one a little long. And a foul on Barnwell. 27 to 20, 7-point lead. It was a 12-point lead for Easterview.
And that's his second foul.
.40 Long at the line. Corey Long, the sophomore. Yes. Butler goes out. Oh, no. Who went out? Somebody went
They
out.
just switched the
okay.
positions on the foul line.
Yeah, they want the taller man, Hunter. Long second shot. They didn't need it. They knew it. Hunter had that one.
That's right. They just had Hunter move up for the press.
Yeah, Corey Long.
And look at that.
He gets the steal and draws the foul.
And that's going to be on Trent Reed, his first.
Well, Spotsylvania had pulled it back to within 7. All of a sudden now it's a 29-20 lead for Easterview, and 2 points, 2 shots for Daz Hunter. Ooh, how'd that come out of there? That was down the hole. Got that one. 30-20 back to a 10-point lead. Or 29 point. Yeah, 30-20. They hadn't put
10-point lead.
They didn't put the point up there real quick. Kind of fooled me. 25 seconds. Penalty, double team, Barnwell. Kugler, double team. 15 seconds. Block underneath by Butler. Bay the other way, one-on-one, and Bay pulls it out. 5 seconds. Butler will take the three-pointer short. First half is over. First half comes to an end with a score. The Easterview Cyclones 30 and the Spotsylvania Knights 20. We'll be back in a moment with the second half of tonight's game. You're watching Easterview Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you've made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found and Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams, and do your best.
We are back. The Spotsylvania Knights trailing the Easterview Cyclones by 10 points, 30-20 at halftime. It was not a pretty first half, Dave. Richardson, as we were mentioning there, an 0-13 team playing a 3-7 team, and both teams playing to their abilities.
Right, and thing is, their shots, I mean, both teams are having some good looks at shots, but they're not making them. And maybe a couple of, maybe too many threes at times instead of working the ball in. But then you got Barnwell inside, who's really playing havoc inside with the inside game with Long and Butler, who have a combined total of 4 points.
Well,
he's blocking a lot of shots, so he's clogging up the middle, and we're just not hitting from the outside.
But he's also not taking shots at the other end, and that's some points that Spotsylvania could be using.
You're right.
Quickly, who was the high scorer for both teams in the first half?
Well, Widener right now with 9 points is leading the way, and of course 4 with Kugler and 2 with Bowles, and 3 with Pendleton, who has missed 9 foul shots, or it'd be a lot closer game. And for us, it's Rack Lawson with 4, 2 for Leak, 4 for Long, 1 for Butler, 6 points for Taharka Bay, and 5 for Daz Hunter, 4 for Gio Maxey, and 4 for Suter.
Bay takes the first shot of the second half and missed it. Leak comes up with a loose ball. Butler, now Leak, pulls it out. Long. Hunter. Almost lost it. Leak baseline drive off the glass, will not go. Leak still playing a little football here.
Oh, yeah.
The rust hasn't come off yet.
Had a nice drive to the basket, just missed it, and the rebound ended in with a tie up there.
Widener and Taylor playing a little catch there. Finally gets down to the corner with Bowles, and he takes a three-pointer that will not go. Blake Leak clears the boards. Hunter for 3. No. Rebound, Butler. Ricky will throw it out to Bay. Now the Leak will take a 3. Air ball.
That looked like some of his Culpeper shots in that game. A lot of rust.
He is just not in the basketball mode yet.
Yeah. But he is hustling up and down the court. I see a lot of good senior leadership out there. It brings in a lot of patience.
That's why it would be a shame for each of you not to get into the playoffs, because I think this team is going to just get better as they go along.
I agree.
Kugler puts in 2, and it's a 30-22 game. 8-point lead for Eastern View. Hunter.
Threw it away.
He was trying to get that ball to Butler, but it was a little too clogged in that middle.
Yeah, Kugler was standing there.
Taylor behind the back. Kugler. Bowles for 3. And all of a sudden, it is a 5-point lead for Eastern View.
Yeah, many times you talked about, Donnie, it's important. The first few minutes of the second half are one of the key times in a game, and right now we got a turnover.
So we got Eastern View has allowed Spotsylvania to get 2 baskets and the ball back. Barnwell, Bowles.
Yeah, he's got to look the drive. He'll be a power in the inside. He'll be hard to stop.
And we got a foul. I think he tripped over his own foot there. I agree with whoever said that behind us here, but.
And that's Leak's second foul, team 1.
Not a shooting foul. First foul of the second half. In it comes to Widener. Back to Taylor. Kugler stops and fires. And it is now a 3-point lead for Eastern View. What was once 12 has now been reduced to a single 3-point basket. Butler. Bay has it rejected.
Yeah, good hustle by Barnwell to get over there.
If Barnwell ever figures out how good he's going to be and is.
Yeah, coming in the game now, Gio Maxey.
He kind of reminds me of a guy who's kind of outgrown himself.
Right.
He's and a block, but a foul from behind.
Right, and that'll be the third one on Barnwell.
Corey Long got position, and Barnwell was not able to get the ball without being without committing a foul.
Right.
So Corey Long will go to the line. These are big shots here. And off the front iron.
And Pendleton coming in the game for Barnwell. Big difference in height, but Pendleton's a fighter.
He is. If he just shoot free throws. Second shot for Corey Long is up and in. 31-27, back to a 4-point lead. Press
Nice
and steal. Hunter for 2.
So they don't have Barnwell to throw to in the middle.
Steal again. Leak, missed it. Hunter, back up, missed it. Long, kicks it out. Maxey, steal, Pendleton. 1-on-2. And Pendleton misses it. These guys are as cold as the night. Hunter has really shown me something since he's come back into this ball game.
Oh, absolutely. That's his 9th point of the night.
And suddenly it's an 8-point lead again and a travel on Bowles. 35-27 is our score. Eastview on top. And
timeout.
And we'll get a timeout. And with timeout on the floor, let's talk about some of the people that are bringing you these telecasts. Able Heating and Air, able to keep your family comfortable through every season. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Mama Mae's, our new location on the Sperryville Pike, offers the same fresh pizza and subs. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mae's, 829-9200. Found in Sons, investing in youth at all levels to help make tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons, 825-3530. And of course, Battlefield Automotive, keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. CFC Farm and Home Center, outfitting your family from head to toe since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. You know, that I just looked at CFC Farm and Home Center, starting a business in 1932. That was the depths of the Great Depression.
Absolutely,
that's
yes.
a tough,
That's a tough thing
to do. Tough time to start a business, but they succeeded.
And still going strong today.
Hunter. Baseline. Driving. Off the front iron.
Good block by Pendleton there.
Yep. He got him to change his shot a little bit. Bowles. Over Taylor. 2.
Yeah, Jake Taylor, 2. His first bucket of the night.
35-29. Maxey whips it. Got lucky there. And what a play by Hunter. Nice play on a loose ball basket there. 37-29, back to an 8-point lead. And a steal by Hunter. And Hunter is fouled.
Yeah, that'll be a foul on Jake Taylor, his 3rd.
Hunter did not start this ball game, and he has come in and asserted himself, saying, "Why didn't I start, man? Look at me."
Yeah, 11 points off the bench tonight, and he's earned every one there, and he has made some great steals tonight. Even against Barnwell, he made 2 or 3 when they threw it in the middle.
And
hold.
Foul is called down low.
Yeah, it should be on Kugler, his 2nd foul.
3rd team foul for Spotsylvania in the second half. Leak. Maxey off the side of the backboard. Not a good shot.
Yeah, good rebound by Pendleton.
Kugler got it. 2.
2.
37-31. Spotsylvania will not go away.
Kugler's 6th point of the 3rd quarter. Nice inside lob.
Long. Got the little bounce there and it went in. 39-31. Taylor gets by Hunter. Widener for 3. In and out. And Hunter comes with the loose ball, and he is fouled.
And
Jake Taylor.
Right, his 4th foul. And Let's see, they're sending Trent Reed into the game now, number 10. As he sits down with 4 fouls, traveling call.
Remind everybody again that Thursday night we'll be over at Culpeper for the game between the Fauquier Falcons and the Culpeper Blue Devils.
Yeah, exciting game last Friday, 3-point game like we said, and then Wayne Brizzy and against James Thompson and JT, 2 good coaches.
So, yeah, Wayne Brizzy, one of the finest coaches around. He just hasn't had a ball player or a team in a long time. Pendleton.
And charge.
And if Pendleton is not a running back or fullback, he is being misused on the football team. He just, I mean, he looks like that, what's the kid's name for Houston?
Henry.
Yeah, Henry. Oh, man, he just kind of runs over people. Corey Long backing in.
Good fight inside.
And puts it up with the left hand. Nice play there by Corey Long, and it's back to a 10-point lead for Eastern View.
This is where the Matthias Barnwell makes a difference in there when you got a big body.
Well, Pendleton's got a pretty big body. It just goes in the opposite direction. And a steal right there. It wasn't a steal. It was just a thrown away ball, and Maxey can't get it to go and knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, there should be a foul there on number 10. Trent Reed, his second.
And this is getting kind of ugly.
Yeah. And Suter coming in the ball game. He's already got 4 points. Butler headed out with 1 point.
Butler has been held in check tonight.
He sure has. And we got 30-second timeout from somebody.
And with timeout on the floor, we'll pause for this message. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you've made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found in Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams, and do your best.
It is a 10-point Eastern View lead, 41-31 over the Spotsylvania Knights. As Brian Maxey will toss it in and has it knocked away.
Oh, congratulations to the JV team. Stayed undefeated. We talked about this earlier, but the score was 62-38, I think was the final score.
Dominant all the way. Corey Long. And a little heavy traffic in there. Hunter got the ball, but he got fouled.
What I liked about JV, everybody played, and they just kept rotating, and who's playing, it was great. It was good to see.
With the sophomores that Patrick Thornhill has on this team and the talent on the JV team, it's going to be a good Eastern View Cyclone team next year.
Right.
(41-31). Reed, he would have expected that pass.
No.
Pendleton running the offense.
I still like both teams in man-to-man. They got to work.
Little jump shot is up, will not go. And
Pendleton,
out of bounds.
I give him a lot of credit. Good hustle there. Knocked it out, though.
He did. Josiah Patterson, number 30 in the ball game now for Spotsylvania. Suter for three. Oh, nice play
That's
there.
it. Good. Hits his 7th point of the night off the bench.
44-31, biggest lead of the night for the Cyclones. And all of a sudden it's cut down by Bowles.
His 5th point of the quarter.
And Maxey is going to be charged with a charging foul.
Yep.
Wasn't much doubt about that. The whistle came a little late.
Oh, a little bit after the shot, but
I think if he made the basket, he wasn't going to call it.
right. And that is his 2nd foul.
Patterson, steal. Greg Lawson missed it.
And of course, who's in there to knock it out? Pendleton.
Maxey will throw it in. Looking for help. Corey Long. Outside. Lawson back to Long. Wheeling, turning, up. Will not go. Follow up by Lawson is in.
All right, nice job by Rack.
And a steal right there by Hunter. He has been all over the floor tonight.
The 8th point of the quarter for him this quarter.
Reed, no. Kugler kicks it out. Pendleton. Reed for three. No. Maxey to Hunter. Long baseline drive off the glass with the left hand. No. Got it back, put it up again, and drew the foul.
He got hit from behind there. It's probably on Bowles, but we'll wait and see what the official says. No, it's going to be on number 30 there, Josiah Patterson.
Corey Long at the line. 4.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Off the front. Boy, that front iron has been banged to death tonight.
It sure has.
48-33, 15-point lead by the Cyclones. And Long, too long on this one. 2 seconds. Shot off at the buzzer, will not count, and it didn't go anyway. And the third quarter comes to an end with a score. Eastonview 48, Spotsylvania 33. You're watching Eastonview Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found in Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams and do your best.
A 15-point lead for the Eastonview Cyclones. Spotsylvania came back at the end of intermission, cut the lead to 3, but Eastonview too much to put away.
Right, and the thing is, you know, that this is Patrick Thornhill's thinking here. We saw a lot of bringing 5 guys in, 5 guys out, tired them out, which is taking their toll now on Spotsylvania as they're tiring out and they're picking up their fouls, and now they got to sit the bench. So
Steal right there.
Good strategy.
Pendleton. And foul on Maxey.
Right now it's going to be his 3rd.
That is the 3rd team foul on Eastonview. Cyclones are already in the bonus as Spotsylvania has committed 8, and there's what that guy
That's
has
right.
got to be doing. Barnwell needs to turn around and take that little shot.
Exactly right.
Wide open, and as tall as he is, I mean, he's just right over top of everybody.
Then once he starts making, they'll come out on him, do a little dribble drive, and he'll have a layup.
And Maxey walks.
And coming in the game is Widener now. He's got 2 fouls.
Pendleton will throw it in, gets it in outside. Barnwell almost threw it away. And a steal. Right there again is Hunter.
Charles.
And what are they going to
What
call?
are they going to call? Don't know. Huh? Yep, he
Yeah,
called
they're
a
gonna
charge.
call a
He's
charge.
right call.
Yep. Got a little over ambitious there.
Oh, yeah. That's his second foul.
Pendleton down the lane.
Yeah.
Suter just grabbed it. I'm not sure where the foul was there. Suter just grabbed the ball.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be on Suter. But that's the 15th foul. Yeah, it's going to be on Suter there, and that'll be his second.
Reed will throw it in for Spotsylvania. Gets it into Widener outside of Pendleton, right by the big man Barnwell. He got up high for that one. Off the glass. Well, it never made it to the glass. That was the intention, I think, but just a miss. Maxey for 3. No. Rebound comes down to Reed.
Yeah,
Spotsylvania with the ball.
yeah, Dylan White's in the game now, number 11, and that should be a good matchup, him and Barnwell on the inside.
And a nice play there by Maxey to save that ball in.
Yes.
Hunter. Lawson outside. Run a little weave there. Hunter double team. Brings it out. Coming down on 6 minutes to go in the ball game. 15-point lead, 48-33 for Eastern View. As Lawson puts it up, it will not go. Reed the other way. Nice little move there, but it would not go.
Right. And Barnwell lucky he didn't get a foul on that coming over the back, but knocked out by him.
Jake Taylor coming into the ball game.
Now he's got 4 fouls.
5:45 to go, 48-33. Eastern View, and nobody has scored here in about the last 2 or 3 minutes.
No.
Now let's see if Suter can break the string, but he does not. Hunter. And he is fouled.
Right.
Jazz Hunter, he has played a whale of a ball game since coming in. I don't think he got in until the second period?
Quarter, yeah.
So, he has played well.
And that one's on Pendleton. That's his 3rd foul.
He has played well for Spotsylvania.
He really has.
He's been all over the floor. Hunter makes the first, he'll have another. With this, he can give Eastern View a 17-point lead. And he does. 50-33. Nice 3-point shot there by Nathan Widener.
Yeah, I think against Culpeper last week he had like 3 or 4 3-pointers. He's got tonight he's got 2.
Maxey over to Hunter. Lawson brings it out. Suter.
Oh!
3-pointer, his second of the night. 53-36, and this suddenly has become a blowout.
Mimi Melvin getting ready to come in.
And a kick.
Senior.
Hey, Duke and Miami on tonight after
right.
this one.
I'll tell you, Louisville looked good Saturday.
Yes, they did. Is it that, or is Duke just not look that good?
Well,
Nobody in the ACCT looks that good.
Right, but Duke, I think, has got more depth this year than they did last year. So they may go far this year.
But they don't have a lot of star power.
Right. Let's see, does Zion make his NBA debut tomorrow?
I'm not sure about that. All right, there's Dylan White. And somehow he got the ball down and got it in. That wasn't pretty, but he got the job done.
He did. Hold on. We got a timeout.
Timeout for Spotsylvania, 55-36. The Knights are down by 19 points. While we got a moment, we'll remind you about some of the people that make these broadcasts possible, including Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. CFC Farm and Home Center, outfitting your family from head to toe since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Able Heating and Air, able to keep your family comfortable through every season. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Mama Mays. Our new location on the Spurville Pike offers the same fresh pizza and subs. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays, 829-9200. And Found and Sons, investing in youth at all levels to help make tomorrow's leaders. Found and Sons, 825-3530. It is a blowout now, but hopefully we won't get to that 30-point differential.
Oh, I don't think so.
So the clock has to keep running. Pendleton. Nice play there. Nice pass from Pendleton to Widener. Mimi Melvin. Suter almost lost it. It now does. Pendleton driving. Missed it.
Nice block by Melvin there.
Mimi with the ball. Suter will try another three-pointer. Yeah, that's 2 out of 3. As Meatloaf said, that ain't bad.
Yeah, Barnwell with a good rebound also.
Suter comes up with a loose ball to Melvin. Driving. Got it.
There we go. Mimi's first bucket of the night.
57-38. And another steal. Suter. 2 more.
And a timeout.
Timeout on the floor, Spotsylvania, and time in for this message. 59-38 is our score. Spotsylvania trailing Eastern View. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball in the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found and Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams, and do your best.
It is a 21-point lead for the Eastern View Cyclones, 59-38.
Well,
I
I thought they were coming back the way they started the second half. Spotsylvania did, and got within, 3 points?
got within 3, but that's it. Now it's a 23-point lead as Maxey puts in 2 off the steal. Taylor. And Melvin leads it ahead to Maxey for 2 more. 63-38. And Spotsylvania wants another timeout. I'm not sure what he's going to, we'll keep it here. I'm not sure what he's going to tell him. I mean, he didn't tell him 30 seconds ago.
Right.
But suddenly it's a 30, I can't even count it, 25-point lead.
Right, and I don't know, Don, we need 5 more and the clock may run.
Oh, no, we're not going to go through that. We have that argument every time. I'm telling you, I don't like that running clock business.
I think in the district play they have to do it. So non-district, that's the choices of the teams.
Oh, well, I don't think we're going to get there anyway.
Right.
The way it goes, you never know. But I am really impressed with the way Eastern View has played in the second half. It was not pretty in the first half, but, man, these guys have really stepped up in the second half.
Right. The first 3 minutes of the second half, I thought, well, this might be a little game. But then all of a sudden, like you said, everybody stepped up and everybody played defense and they made their layups and foul shots.
And Des Hunter.
Here's another one that's played great second half.
Yep. White with that steal. Shot from the corner will not go. Melvin. And we got a foul on Pendleton, and that's his 4th.
Yeah, that'll be Pendleton's 4th. And we're almost at the double bonus. Angelo should be shooting.
At the line, Leo Angelo.
I'll take it back now. That was the 10th foul, so we are in a double bonus now.
Well, that's off the front iron, too.
All right. And Spotsylvania's got a lot of their people in now, and we also do too. Let's see, Raymond Bay's coming in. For them, Josiah Patterson's in, Chase Green, Joel Bird.
And number 34 is in for Eastern View, and he is not.
Yeah, Ronnie Ward.
Ronnie Ward,
Yep.
okay. He wasn't on my roster.
And that was good.
64-38. Eastern View on top now by 26. Patterson stops. Got it. 64-40. 24-point lead for Eastern View. Melvin brings it down. Under 2 minutes now. Bay, shot is short.
And
somebody stepped on the line down there, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, Dylan White had a good rebound there, but pivot foot there, or the right foot went out of bounds.
If he'd have had a size 10 shoe instead of size 12, he'd have been all right. Barnwell can't get it to go. Taylor follows, or rather Bowles follows, and he missed it, but it will go to the line.
Yeah, Bowles will be shooting 2, and that foul's on number 34. Ronnie Ward, his first.
And unless there's a miracle, Spotsylvania will drop to 0-14 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Bowles missed the first shot. And Eastern View will become a forward 17. Missed them both. Melvin, nice play. He just knocked that out of the hands of Barnwell. Partially blocked there.
Right, Ronnie Ward's shot.
And who's it going to belong to? It's going to belong to Easterview.
Well,
under a minute.
Maybe not.
52nd, no, it will not. Outside, Bowles. Long three-pointer, way off the mark. Follow up in by Barnwell with the left hand.
And believe it or not, Donnie, that's his first basket of the night.
You're right. He just will not take it, and Ward has that ball go off his hands out of bounds, and will turn over to Spotsylvania with 38.9 seconds left. Patterson, double team, gets it ahead. Bowles driving, has his pocket picked by Ward. Nice play. They're trying to get Ward a shot, and he just cannot hold on to it. Loose ball. Bowles, 1-on-3. Bowles puts it in. 10 seconds left. 64-44, 20-point lead for Eastern View. Ward could not get it to go down.
Well, Bowles blocked it out, knocked it out too.
6.1 seconds. Melvin outside, Bay, and Ward knocked it out of bounds. Bowles ahead. Nice three-pointer there by Barnwell as the ball game ends. Final score, the Eastern View Cyclones 64, Spotsylvania 47. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
Not everyone is an HVAC expert. Luckily, with 20 years of experience, Able Heating and Air can answer any and all questions you may have about your system. Peace of mind and knowledge that you've made the right choice because they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
Battlefield Automotive, adding to the years of award-winning customer service with new facilities to serve you even better. Battlefield Automotive on Route 29 south of Culpeper, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Mama Mays and their new location on Sperryville Pike is ready to continue to serve you the best in fresh pizza, subs, and so much more. Always fresh, always good. Only Mama Mays. From seed to feed, from shovels to shirts, CFC Farm and Home Center offers everything for your home and your family. And they have since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
Found in Sons Funeral Chapels has made it their business to provide solutions during difficult times for over a quarter of a century. During that time, they've also made an investment in our youth through football, basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and 4-H, among other projects. Good luck to tonight's teams, and do your best.
64-47, our final score. The Eastern View Cyclones take it to the Spotsylvania Knights, especially in the second half. Patrick Thornhill, they came back. You had a 12-point lead in the first half. They came back right after halftime, cut it to 3, and then you guys just kind of took over.
And we were rotating some guys there just to find a good rhythm. We found the third quarter a good rhythm, playing some defense, and able to get out and transition, turn them over a little bit too. So,
Daz Hunter, I thought, played a great ball game in the second half. He made a lot of steals, came up with some key points.
mm-hmm.
He didn't start, but as Freddie Shanks and I said, he finished, and that's the important thing.
Right, we're not really worried about who starts, even though it seems like the guys are. We're worried about finding a 5 into a good rhythm that we can end the game with, though. So he did a great job coming in there, reading passing lanes, being aggressive on the offensive end, getting to that basket too. So finding his teammates. He probably had filled up the stat sheet all around, so he played well.
Now, what do you got to do to get into the playoffs? How many games you got to win? I know Settle and I were talking about that before the ball game. You gotta play well to get into the district tournament.
Right. So there's 16, or in the district tournament, there's 7 teams. Top 4 get in, and that's just based on win-loss record in the district. But in the region, there's 16 teams, north and south, 8 in the north, 8 in the south, and only 5 get in north, 5 in the south. And that's based on power points. So based on, they got a formula kind of like football does, except not common opponent. And based on your power point, you can get in to the top 5.
So right now, I mean, you're playing, I'm sure, to get your younger players situated, and you got 2 great young players, Corey Long and Ricky Butler. I mean, and with what you got coming up off the JV, you ought to be good next year. But if you can get these guys going and get Blake Leak back in to a basketball rhythm instead of a football rhythm, I mean, you can do some damage when you get to the playoffs this year.
Right, and you know, it's tough. It's still taking him a little while to get his basketball legs under him. He's doing a good job getting to the basket. It's just a matter of time before he starts finishing and getting his leg under him for his jump shots too. And you know, you could see it there at flashes, and just got to get that consistency down, which will come over time.
Right.
And tonight you also did a lot of changes of personnel out there tonight, especially when it was 5-3 in the first quarter, and they weren't getting things going. Then you brought in another 5, and they got things going and kind of tired Spotsylvania out. And then you brought in another bunch, and then you went for a lot of different combinations till you found things that were just really going.
Right, and we all had actually pretty good day of practice yesterday. We were getting up and down and competing, which was good. So I wanted to reward those guys, give them an opportunity. And we switched defenses up based on those lineups too. And just trying to get, like I said, our game plan was to try to wear them down for that second half, which worked. And we just got to make sure we get 5-6 guys that can really get after it.
Yeah. Now, one thing I'd like to both coaches did, because they're both young teams, that both of you kept sticking mainly with man-to-man all the night and getting them learning experience for future games.
Right, and we based our defense off man-to-man principles. Even if we switch to zones and switch to trapping and stuff, those are all much easier if you have your man-to-man principles down too. So we're going to study that film and get better tomorrow at practice to make sure we understand where we're supposed to be, positioning, stance, footwork, all that good stuff.
And
takes a while.
That's right. And the one thing on your press there, you finally figured out, I know they're getting into the big man inside Barnwell, but Diaz Hunter, the probably the smallest guy on the court, kept stealing it from him.
And he has good vision on the offensive end, and it helps him defensively too. Even though he, like I said, is one of the smaller guys, he anticipates well and uses quickness when he needs to, and he's got long arms too, so even though he's a little bit shorter, he plays bigger than what he is. And I was just glad to see him finally move and be able to get some of those steals too. He did a great job.
All right, Patrick, who you got next?
We are home Friday against Caroline. JV starts at 5, and then varsity follows after that, about 6:30.
And we want to reiterate that it's a 5 o'clock start. That's early. A lot of parents can't even get off in time for that, but I know that's not your.
Right, and the reason all district games, just district games, are start at 5 o'clock, which helps kids get back home so they can finish their homework, get back home a little bit earlier too, so be ready for the next day of school.
All right, thanks a lot for talking to us,
Thanks, guys.
and good luck on the rest of the season. We'll see you, I'm not sure when, but we'll see you pretty soon.
See you soon. Sounds good.
Thank you, Pat.
All right, David, let's get the stats and put this one to rest.
Okay, it was Widener there for Spotsylvania. It was 16 points tonight. Kugler had 10. And it was Bowles with 9, 3 for Pendleton, and 2 points each, or excuse me, 5 for Barnwell, got there at the end, hit a 3.
Yep.
And 2 for Taylor and 2 for Patterson. And for the Cyclones, leading the way was Diaz Hunter, 15 off the bench, and 12, James Suter off the bench also. And then
a couple of threes.
Yeah, he had two threes go with it. And you had 9 points for Corey Long, 6 for Rack Lawson, 2 for Blake Leak, 1 for Ricky Butler. Taharka Bay with 6, Gio Maxey with 8, Dylan White had 2, Angelo had 1, and 2 for Mimi. And like I said, that's it for the night. But they came a good second half.
A lot of guys scored. A lot of guys got some
Oh, yes.
playing time tonight, so that's good.
Absolutely.
All right, that's just about it. Our next game Thursday night at Culpeper, Falk here in Culpeper. Till then, this is Donnie Johnston, and this is Dave Richardson, and we bid you a very pleasant good evening. We remind you once again the final score of tonight's ball game. The Eastern View Cyclones 64, the Spotsylvania Knights 47. You've been watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper